Peace and love, fam. Today's video, we will be talking about Lord Kubera, God of wealth. And he's also said to be like the banker, of the universe, pretty much. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Kubera is the Lord of wealth. Kubera is also principally revered as the god who bestows fortune and prosperity. He is known as the treasurer of the gods and king of Yaksha. He is a true representation of wealth, prosperity, and glory. Now, I'm going to tell y'all all about Lord Kubera and why. If you chant in Shreem Brzee, you need to watch all my videos. You need to watch every mantra, all my videos, you know what I'm saying? Because they're most likely going to tie into each other, you know what I'm saying? So even if they don't say Shreem Brzee, still watch and make sure, because this Kubera is pretty much his mantra and his stuff is pretty much like just almost just important, just as powerful, as Shreem Brzee, and almost, just as important as Lakshmi. It's kind of like a triad, you know. And I'm gonna tell you all about the three people, the three gods, three mantras, that y'all should all, know about and put together. You should have a glorious life. You shouldn't have no problems, and you should be very, very wealthy and hassle-free, stress-free, you know, if you couple all three of those mantras, couple all three of those gods, go hard for, all three of their mantras, they'll really help you out. Now, so we're talking about Lord Kubera. So, Lord Kubera not only distributes but also maintains and guards all the treasures of this universe, all the money that's going around in this universe, all currency. You got Saturn dollars, you got Pluto dollars, you got Milky Way money, you got Andromedan pounds, you got freaking Maldek, Moolah, any type of money in the universe, Lord Kuber knows about and distributes, guards, protects, and manages all the money in the universe. So you need to know about him. So if you're making money from Shreem Brzee and all that, yeah, but who you banking with, you know what I'm saying? Lord Kubera. So Kubera comes from family trees of Lord Brahma. He is the son of Vishrava and Lavida, I think. Ilavida. He's married to Kalberi. It looks a lot like his name. His wife Kalberi, aka Yakshi, Bhadra, or Charvi. Those are all three her names. They have 4 children. The caretaker of all the wealth of the world was once made fun of because of his obese looks. Now, he didn't look very good, He was not easy on the eyes, So he was made fun of a lot and teased and all this, which is, we'll get into the story of why he came to be what he is. So let's move on. He was once teased because of his looks. Mortified, Kubera undertook severe penance to please Lord Shiva. Now, penance. Let me give me a quick second to look it up. I know what it means, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to make sure. So, penance is voluntary self-punishment inflicted as an outward expression of repentance for having done wrong. So pretty much Lord Kubera, he's being, teased, made fun of and stuff. So, he was pretty much like hard on himself, you know, so he, you know, punished himself, you know, like, oh, why am I not, you know, was, you know. So yeah, you know, mortified, he undertook severe penance to please Lord Shiva, you know. So he punished himself like, oh, you know, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. Punished himself severely to please Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva was impressed. So Lord Shiva appeared in front of him and granted him the boon of being the custodian of all wealth, after which all men started adoring Cooper. So it's like, hey, dude, you know, you punishing yourself for, you know, for me, you doing all that, and you know, they making fun of you and teasing you, you know, how about this? All right, boom. He genied up, said, hey, Cooper, I now grant you the powers of being treasurer of the universe, you know. He kind of like knighted that man, like, you know, sirred him up, you know, lorded him up or whatever, you know. Said, all right, boom, boom. You are now the banker of the universe. You are now in charge of all the wealth, you know. So Lord Shiva gave him his powers and his status, pretty much. His job title, his universal position. So Kubera in Sanskrit means ill-shaped or deformed. So, as per the meaning of the name, Lord Kuber is portrayed as having a fat and dwarf body. So, he's just a little short, fat guy. He is depicted with a complexion similar to lotus leaves, and his body structure shows some deformities. He has 3 legs and only 8 teeth, and his left eye is yellow. So, if you dude's looking pretty rough. Lord Kuber, being the deity of wealth, carries a pot or bag full of gold coins and is adorned with heavy jewelry. He takes the pleasure of riding a pushback, as a flying chariot, which was gifted to him by Lord Brahma. Besides all this, some text also illustrates Lord Kuber holding a mace, a pomegranate, or a money bag in his hand. So y'all still stay tuned. I'm gonna drop that mantra for Lord Kuber at the end of this. And I'll also show y'all his yantra, you know. I'm pretty sure you might have seen it uh, on online somewhere if you've heard about him. But I'll show y'all his yantra at the end. A yantra is nothing but a pretty much a picture of a mantra. It's a mantra in symbol, I guess, physical, visual form, you know. So, back to Kuber. He's often associated with the mongoose animal, but a few texts also connect him with the elephant. Kuber mantra is chanted to win the blessings of Lord Kuber. One needs to work hard, honestly, and efficiently to earn money and riches, as we know. But by chanting his divine Kubera mantra with deep devotion and gratitude towards the Almighty, one can attract wealth. The Kubera mantra can be chanted while doing puja to Kubera Yantra. Figure out what that means, sorry. It can be chanted while doing puja to Kubera mantra. It can also be chanted 108 times in a row, and the cycle be continued for 21 days for desired results. Now, they're throwing the 21 days, you know, for desired results or whatever, because starting off, if you're not already familiar with the mantra and already doing it, you kind of got to build up, like, you got to build up a energy and an energetic relationship, like, you know, because if you do it a couple times here and there, and you don't do it for like a bunch of days straight, you'll most likely just, you know, stop doing it, or the results will be real streaky and, you know, like unnoticeable. So if you do it straight for 21 days, any mantra 21 days, you know, 21 to 40 days is really those time periods where you do anything 21, 40 days. That's why it's always 21-day fast, 40-day fast, because your body just naturally, being the energetic being that you are, your body catches on to that pattern, to that cycle, to that rhythm, and you don't have to think about it. It's just, it's automatic. So 21 days of doing the mantra, in a row, it builds up enough energy to where it's like, all right, boom, you really devoted to this. That energy, that energy, see that the universe, that God got us is seeing you put in that work as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, you work for this shit. It's just how the universe works. It's why I hate to, if you unfamiliar with mantras and these gods and beings and all this stuff, when I be talking about, go watch my other videos and stuff, and like the science of worship, or science of deities and stuff like that. Break it down, because it's not, I hate, what I'm saying, you can get real lost in worship if you own that religious aspect, that religious vibration, because that'll just confuse you. It's just like, nah, worship in a religious sense, it just feels like I'm giving into an endless pool of shit, and I'm not getting nothing back from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm dumping my energy into an abyss, you know what I'm saying, in a well, and I'm just getting drained. When it's not like that. Worship in this sense, is just a short word, is just the best representation of the energy of giving to something, and that something that you can't see giving back to you and helping you out. That's all worship is, you know what I'm saying? But you just know, as we just program still, because when you hear it, you know what I'm saying, you just feel like that Christian just, throwing money in the tithes and offerings and stuff, and just like, damn, I'm still suffering, I'm still struggling, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not how this works. 9 times out of 10, I hate to say it, most religious people, when they don't have a true understanding of where they're putting their energy and where that energy is actually going. They don't, understand who they're really praying to, or, so. But that's a whole nother thing. So here we're talking about worship in the sense that, all right, boom, how it works is these gods and goddesses in the universe is up there, sitting up there waiting to help you, but familiarize yourself with universal law. By law, can't nobody, grandma, ancestor, spirit, demon, actually, any anybody outside of 3D, how it's set up, they can't interfere with our free will, our lifetime, unless we ask. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't let these movies fool you. You can't get haunted or nothing like that unless you done rolled up into a spot that's haunted, you know what I'm saying, where you had no jurisdiction, where that shit's already, and now you done went up in that energy, and now niggas spooking you. Now, oh, now I'm getting haunted at my house because you done took that energy, that spirit, that entity with you. He done latched onto you. He hooked onto you. Now you probably most likely have a pain on your right side, your back hurting, you hunched over now because he's sitting on your ass, he riding your back or attached to your hip. And now, you got an attachment and shit, and or you done watch some scary movie and they didn't be throwing real ass entities out there and shit. That's why, I would recommend just stay away from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like scary movies for the sense that I'm not scared. It's just like I know what they be doing. They be just trying to implant shit in your subconscious. And you start, what I'm saying, manifesting and, bringing to life, actual entities, actual demons and shit on the other side that, can fuck with you, just by saying their name and stuff. So I just, but can't none of that happen unless you give it permission, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, they do that shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't, oh, Charlie, not you, that's a, now you fucking with an actual entity, now he here now, cause you done asked that nigga to be there, you know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted, can't nothing fuck with you unless you Give it permission, you know what I'm saying? One way is a welcome mat, you know what I'm saying? A welcome mat at your door welcomes any and all entities and all energies. So be aware of that. Welcome mats can also welcome negative ass spirits, negative ass entities, ghosts, demons into your shit as well. So be wary of that. Watch the welcome mats. If you do have a welcome mat, you know what I'm saying? You welcome energy, you know what I'm saying? Flip that mat over or something, right? Welcome, only positive beings, or, positive beings only, or, take the welcome mat up, put a positive vibes only mat, you know what I'm saying, down there, or welcome only entities that have my greatest and highest good, in mind, or nothing, salt. If you got a welcome mat and you ain't trying to take it around, salt around your crib, that'll just energetically off rip shield your shit, negative entities and shit. They don't like salt because reason being, you don't, the real reason why salt works is because salt is a crystal. Demons and negative entities don't fuck with crystals energetically because that's a high frequency. They're low vibrating beings, they're lower vibrating entities and shit. That high ass vibration, that high ass vibrating salt crystal, rose quartz, clear quartz, labradorite, whatever. They like, fuck, damn, that shit hurts, you know what I'm saying? It's like fucking, it's like shit, sunlight to a vampire type shit. Sage as well. But so back to the worship, how they can't fuck with you unless you welcome that, any energy into your presence. So, so demons can't get around you unless you saying their name, or, you just, you know. And it works the same way, back to worship as well, because these gods and goddesses are sitting up there, but they can't help you unless you ask for their help, you know what I'm saying? That's why you don't see just, shit just crazy happening all the time. Like, sometimes, laws are meant to be broken, you know what I'm saying? It does happen. There are cases where that angel's sitting up there like, yo, I done told this motherfucker like 27 times to get your shit together, bro. Now he done walked out here, he about to get hit by this car because I ain't wanna. And they swoop down and save your ass. I'm like, all right, man, I can't be doing this shit. I'm getting in trouble for your ass, you know what I'm saying? I could get fired now, you know what I'm saying? But, they break the case of, interfering with our free will. I gotta help this nigga out and save him. Hey, that happens, but by law, they can't come down here and help you with anything unless you ask them to. So just by chanting, mantras and chanting their name and stuff, they can help you. So, like the case where I was chanting the Hanuman mantra and I just said his name a bunch of times and it actually gave me physical strength. It's because he's sitting up there like, they just be sitting up there just waiting like, oh, somebody's calling my name. Oh, I've been so bored I couldn't help to help somebody. Now they shooting energy down there. All right, boom. All right, now you got some physical strength. Now you can lift 100 more pounds in the gym than you thought you was gonna be able to today. Oh, boom. Now you done manifested a whole plethora of wealth because you done sat there and just asked for help for 2 hours straight sitting in a lotus position. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You want help, you gotta ask for it, and that's what these mantras and worshiping and stuff is. You know what I'm saying? So back to Kubera, it is essential that people are not arrogant due to their wealth. Developing arrogance is a sure way to invite the wrath of Kubera. That shall give adverse results in due course. However, chanting Kubera mantra for genuine purposes shall bless an individual with wealth and prosperity and shall remove the debt crisis. He'll get you out of debt, but he doesn't want you using that wealth for bad. So, like I said, 21 to 40 days is that just that's just when any habit or anything that you're doing builds up enough energy to where it becomes, a part of your being. It sticks in your subconscious and it just becomes automatic and just becomes secondhand and a part of your life. So the finally getting to the mantra, what you should say, chant, and I'll tell you what it means. It's Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Shreem Kleem Viteshvaraya Nama. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Shreem Kleem Viteshvaraya Nama. What does this mean? It literally translates to, I bow to the Lord Kubera, who is the destroyer of all that is evil. This Kubera mantra prevents any kind of financial losses and makes sure one only profits in business, provided he chant the mantra carefully and with full conviction. So you stick that one out, you chant that one for real, and know that it will work, and know he's going to help you out. You can say goodbye to all that financial debt and debt crisis and financial problems. He'll have you good. So, yeah, man. So, chant the mantras, like sitting up there, asking for that help, you know what I'm saying? Ask for that help, and they just gonna throw them blessings down on you and that energy that you just deserve, you know what I'm saying? Because also, universal law is the law of what is that? That's just, the universe. It's like the law of balance or law of cause and effect, you know what I'm saying? If I give out a bunch of energy, it's only right that I have to get back a bunch of energy, you know what I'm saying? If I give out a bunch of negative energy, when you be negative all day, you get negative shit back. You give a whole bunch of positive shit out, what you think gotta happen? You think it's not supposed to work the other way? You give out all that energy, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get back all that energy that you worked for, that you deserve, you know what I'm saying? So don't sell yourself short. Put in work. Love y'all. Peace.